Hey everybody, this is Florida Rob, and today is June 6, 2018. Hey, first thing I want to do is apologize. I haven't been on the air for about 6 months, but I have a good reason. On January 16th, while detecting with Jimmy Crossbones on the beach, I had a heart attack. And I was out in a remote area, and Jimmy got me a quick ambulance. I got to the hospital. They put an emergency stent in me, and the very next morning I had quadruple bypass. Well, then 3 weeks later I had a PE, pulmonary embolism, with a couple of clots on my lungs. So I was back in the hospital for another 4 days. And man, it's been rough ever since. On the mend, hope to get back into a regular routine of hunting 2 or 3 days a week. But right now, I've got to watch. I can't overdo it. I've hunted, I think, 3 times since the heart attack. And what I want to do is get on the air with the very first hunt I had, which was only about 2 hours, but it was around a lake they were draining in downtown Orlando. And I got a couple of nice, neat little things. So I'm getting ready to show that, and then I'll have a wrap-up and pictures of the stuff I found at the end. But again, thanks for staying with me, and you know, bear with me. I'm going to get back on track and do a lot more beach hunting, hopefully later in the year. And I haven't got a gold ring this year, so that's not like me. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Florida Rob. I'm coming from you from actually right downtown Orlando, and today is April 6, 2018. Happens to be my anniversary, and they're actually doing some construction over here, and they've drained down this lake. And my friend Lonnie is with me today. We've been hunting for a couple of hours, and we have found some really neat stuff. No silver coins yet, but we found some modern coins, a weedy, which I'll show you on video, but some old bottles and just some neat odds and ends. So I'm going to show you those after this, and then hopefully a lot of other finds, as we'll hopefully be able to hunt this going forward. This video will probably be made after we've totally hunted this place and they fill the lake back up. So that could be months, I don't know. But anyway, well, this is a very good sign. Very first target I dig. Looks like an old piece of jewelry. Looks like very old. Look at that. It's got a clear glass front. Looks like a brass back. Clean that up later and see what it looks like. But that's a great start. This could be a very good spot. Stay tuned. Okay, I went out here closer to the water. Less trash. Lonnie just yelled over he found a cell phone out here. And I've got some kind of, probably a token, the way it looks. I haven't looked at it yet. Look at that. Something somebody threw out there. Let's see what we got. It's hard for me to see, but about the size of a silver dollar. Got a guy wearing a cowboy hat. Looks more modern. We'll clean that up later and take a look at it. Any luck over there, bud?
No, nothing but just a lot of glasses. Here's an old coffee cup. A lot of toys.
I think this could be a good spot. I just dug a weedy, but man, is it worn thin. Look at this. I've dug a few other targets, modern coins, surprisingly, but look at that wheat. It is worn down pretty good. All right, bound to be silver in here for finding a weedy. Let's keep going. Look at this. Just dug a ring. You know, I got to thinking, this big old tree right here on the edge of the lake, that's old. I got to thinking, maybe there was a rope swing there. This would probably be a good place. I walk right over here and boom. I don't think it's a good ring. It looks like just a cheap, there's a big old stone in it. Look. It's got to be a cosmetic ring, but let's punch it out. Costume jewelry. But I still like finding them. I don't know. Could be pewter. I don't know if that's silver or not. Obviously the stone's not real. Lonnie, got a ring.
Ring?
Yeah. It's not silver or gold, I don't think. It's silver. Could be pewter, maybe. Told you there'd be rings out here.
That's beautiful.
It could be when I clean it up. I don't remember what it came in at. Lonnie's using the new Equinox.
23.
Well, it's not silver, then it'd be higher than that. Thanks, buddy. It might look pretty when it's cleaned up. It's an older costume jewelry.
I'm telling you, you're a lot better as far as digging out the gold than I am right now.
Well, I wish it was gold, but it's not. It got a design in it. All right, let's carry on. Okay, here's a wrap-up of that of my very first hunt since my heart attack. And again, it was just a couple hours around the lake. Some of the things I didn't get on video, the bottles. I'm going to show those. Now, let me go ahead and show those now. I cleaned them up. I like to find old bottles, and when I saw them laying around around the lake, just looks like an old milk of magnesia bottle. There's a brown one. They cleaned up pretty good. This here is probably the best one. It's from Scotland, and it's an old whiskey bottle. I looked it up online, and could be late 1800s. They might have made the same one for quite a while, but it's got a design in there. But that's pretty neat. That's just a green bottle. And two neat Coke bottles. This one here doesn't even have the word Coke embossed in it. I looked that up, and it's pretty much a 1946. I think that's the only year they did that. I might be wrong on that, but that's what I read. And then there's one that's pretty old. It's much heavier than the other one and thicker. And what's cool, it says Orlando, Florida right on the bottom. And real heavy embossing. So that's pretty cool. I'm no bottle expert, but I picked them up. You know, I got some up there on my shelf up top. I pick them up and clean them whenever I find them detecting. The finds, I think I showed all but one of these on the video. The first thing was this little piece of jewelry. And I'll show pictures of these still shots. I found a really cool token, and I showed that. It says Horns Collector's Coins, and on the back it says good for 25 cents on merchandise. I looked that up, and Horns was, I guess it was kind of like a Stuckey's. They were around the country, and those were tokens that you could use at their stores. Then another neat little token, a local one, that it says Herman's, and I don't have my glasses on, I can't remember the exact wording, but this was a token that was not on the token catalog. I went on there and posted it, and so you could actually go on token catalog and see that. So that was my first hunt back, and oh, I didn't show the ring. The one ring I got, it just looks like a copper ring to me. Got a big old stone in it, but it's an older costume jewelry, very, very heavy. I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned on it, and again, I'm pretty sure it's copper. I guess it could be brass, but I'm thinking copper. Anyway, that's my first hunt back, and I'm thrilled. So please stay tuned, and hopefully I'll have some more videos soon.